Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the webinar Configuring Your Easylib with 6.4a Web OPAC. So, thank you for joining. And I request one more, like when the feedback link is sent, please put your the feedback in the given link, not in the chat section, so that you'll receive the certificate based on the feedback. And the feedback should be given within 2 days, as the last date will be mentioned on that feedback, so that after 2 days it will not be a problem to both of us. So I welcome our CEO and the webinar speaker Vasudev Rao Deshpande to continue with the webinar. So, hello. So your voice is not audible.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So we have total 26 people on the webinar. I guess about 60 people have registered. Happy Raksha Bandhan to everybody. Here is my Rakhi. Okay. And good to see many of our clients as well as new people on the webinar. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So the topic for webinar today, right, is a web OPAC customization with Easylib 6.4a web. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, Srujan, if you don't mind, can you please switch on the light? So let me close these other applications. Okay. So the topic, right, web OPAC and website. So what we are going to do in this 90 minutes we have got, we are going to cover about 60 minutes. We are going to take about 60 minutes to go through the entire the PPT as well as the application. Then we'll have question answer session. So we may or may not need all the 90 minutes, but definitely the time is open. If there are more questions, we'll extend it also. So as Priya has said, I request all of you to post the questions onto the chat. We will definitely answer them at the end of the webinar. Okay. The first thing that we are going to cover is what is the difference between website and web OPAC. Okay, that's the first thing that we are going to do. Second one is key elements that are supposed to be there in the website, right, or the OPAC. So we'll look at that. Then we are going to see how to develop this website or web OPAC, both of them. Okay, so 3 options we'll cover, and then we'll have a hands-on demo on the Easylib 6.4 application, especially the ones who are already our clients for Easylib 6.4, right? You can log into your site at your college, or if you're able to access from home, please log into your site and then keep trying as we do the hands-on over in the demo.easylib.net website. And if you have questions, definitely post it to the chat box and we'll answer at the end. Okay. The first point we are going to cover is what is the difference between website and web OPAC, right? So more or less, the web OPAC has been traditionally used for online public access catalog. So if you happen to use Easylib 4.4, right? So we had a desktop OPAC over there, and with EPAC we had the web OPAC as well. So you keep 1 or 2 machines at the entrance of the library. Students will come and log in and then check what books are available, whether the book is available or not. They can reserve the book, and some of the self-help features they can perform on the desktop. So that was a desktop. Now in web OPAC, the natural extension of that is students are able to search the books and other material which are in the library through the website. But now, as more and more new components are available in the website, right? The website is growing much beyond the OPAC itself. So let's see some of those. Last week, those of you who attended that web OPAC, we compared the sites of Harvard Business Review, Harvard University, Stanford University, and we took Indian Institute of Science, right? So now today we'll just go to Indian Institute of Science, Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, and then check. Okay, let's see here. I'll just type IIM library. Okay, IIM Ahmedabad library. Let's do that. So the first thing is you are getting this nice information over there, right? So for this, you definitely need to do some optimization in the search engines. Okay, so that is possible probably they are using either the Wix or they are using WordPress to do the update. So that is something that you want to focus on, the first thing. Then now let me go over here. So if you see this, right? So there is a beautiful information about all the material that is available in the library, online resources, discovery, journals, OPAC. OPAC, see, this is a web OPAC, right? Is only a small component of the library website. So what we are looking at is library website, which is much more than a OPAC. So then ask librarian, downloads, discussion. See, there are a lot of additional things they have put it on the website. So now let me expand it. You know, there is the image and all that logo is there. So now this portion is coming from OPAC. Okay, this portion, whichever software you could be using, and usually all the softwares, including Easylib, right, give a plugin that you can put it into your OPAC site. Okay, put it into your library site so that you will be able to build your own library site, and from there you will be able to connect to the library management system of Easylib. So journals, database, and all that. And on the side, they have got happenings, updates, right? So this is all coming from the WordPress. But now let's see, they have got a lot of quick clicks over here, online payments, remote access. So ask a librarian. A lot of databases are listed over here. If you see the standalone databases, you can go on, there's a lot of information related to the website, the library updated onto their website. So pretty much every top class library has got both of them. One is the library website itself, other one is the OPAC itself. So other thing that really caught my attention was here, you have an active Facebook page over here for IIM Ahmedabad Library. You got Twitter and you got email, and here is the share mechanism over here. I think that definitely the credit should go to late Dr. Anil Kumar and his team who is running the IIM Ahmedabad website. Okay, so now what we did was we studied a lot of these different websites. Okay, including this and the other three that I mentioned in the beginning, and then this is what we have collected so far. So these are the things that you would like to have in a website. Like, I'll just pause for a minute. Okay. Okay, so you want to have a beautiful website, then you want to put a lot of creative designs that are applicable to your organization. If it is a health, you want to make it look like a health science library. If it is engineering, you want to make sure that you got the engineering related information over there. And degree and literature, you put the literature related information. So it should look like an extension of your college and what you are teaching, right? The most important thing is that it should be easily updatable. It should not be that, okay, for everything you got to go to the system admin, put a request, wait for 1 week, 2 weeks. No. The software, whichever you are using, should be easy enough so that you can update the website. Frequent updates. So especially, I'm not sure the IIM Ahmedabad, but I could see that the Harvard University and the Stanford, right, they update their website almost daily. When I go there, it just constantly keeps getting, I see that it's always up to date. Useful links you want to provide, a lot of statistics that you want to provide. We saw in IIM site, right? Then advanced search, we'll go into that. The access, it's available for the people without login. Okay, that's your choice, but definitely it's accessible without login. News clippings you put new arrivals, theses, own publications, you have a help desk. Okay, that is something that at the bottom, right? If you go here, you are seeing how can I help, right? If I click, I put in my name and the email and then question, the message gets sent to the IIM Ahmedabad, one of the library staff, right? So this is tawk.to. Okay, so that is something that you can implement at your library as well. Okay, so all right. You got help desk, then vendors cooperation. So that is something interesting actually. When you go to the Stanford University website, right, you will see that they have tied up with a startup company. You can imagine Stanford is a university which has got 100 plus years of history, millions of dollars of budget, and they have partnered with a very small company, probably about 10 or 15 people. That's all. So basically, the more interaction you have with the vendors, right, who are doing innovative work, the better your library website will be. Okay. Then events information, you can arrange the book talk, feedback, competitions, user surveys, you form a consortium, you give the access to the consortium, you form the user group, then you have journals, ebooks, a lot of these things. So basically, Dr. Ranganathan says, right, library is a growing living organism. That life can be brought into your library website itself through the constant change. Okay, so now go into how the website need to be updated. So as we said, there are total 3 methods that you can use, and there could be much more because the technology is constantly changing. There are many, many more. I just took the top 3 of them. First one, what you can do is you can use a combination of WordPress and Easylib software. Second one, you can use Wix and Easylib software. Third one, Easylib software itself has enough features that you can use without these two also. WordPress and Wix also you can do. Okay, and the fourth option obviously is use your own different tools. Then we'll go into the hands-on demo. Let me start with this WordPress. Let's see, what is a WordPress? WordPress is basically a software that runs on your server. Okay, so how it works is that you have a server, you get a space, on that space you deploy one software called WordPress. That WordPress software gives you ability to modify your website the way you want. Okay, let me go into our own website, the bhadra.easylib.net. I think I probably opened it somewhere. Okay, so here it is already. Okay, what is this? We have got easylibsoft.com is our domain. Like that, you can have a domain for your library. And then Tunga and Bhadra, we have defined as the 2 subdomains in that. So whenever Tunga is getting updated, Bhadra will be the production. Whenever Bhadra website is getting updated, Tunga will become the production. Okay. So now, so WordPress is a little complex to just to cover in 1 hour of the webinar. But just a brief introduction about WordPress is that you want to get a site either from Easylib or somebody, then deploy something called a template, and that template you can modify it. Very, very, very simple, but at the same time, it requires good amount of work from you and some amount of experimentation. Okay, so here is our website, right? This is, if I go, when I go to Bhadra website, so let me open it in Chrome, Bhadra or rather easylibsoft.com. It gets pointed to the Bhadra site. Okay, you see a very simple page. I know the ready to use, that is showing that, okay, here is the Easylib webinar schedule, the date, the schedule, and all these details are available over here. Okay, and then here a little bit information about our product. There are demos of Easylib product over here, and all that. Then there is RFID product, a lot of these things, right? So this is the main page that we are seeing, right? And here is the menu bar, all these menus. And on the side, you have these recent posts, then comments, archives, and all that thing. How do you update? So basically what we have done, which will be able to help you also, okay, is that first you get a site, and then most of our customers, if you want, we will be happy to create a site for you and also deploy the WordPress. Okay. So now, suppose today I want to put on our website, I want to put Happy Raksha Bandhan. So all I have to do is go to our website, right? So this is the complete website I got. This is the production, real production website I am taking for our organization. So all I have to do is just go here in the home page itself. Okay. Okay, it should come fast. So when I go to the pages, there are a lot of pages here. You go to the main page where you have a lot of information that you want to update it. Okay, or another alternative is that you just go over here. Okay, these are the pages that you are seeing here, right? So just go to the, otherwise alternatively just click on the home page. It will directly go to the home page itself here. Okay, so now you want to update this page. You have to click on customize. Should come in a minute. Okay, it came. So now here I want to put Happy Raksha Bandhan, right? So here now let's say here bringing knowledge and people closer. Or if you want to update this site itself, I can go here and update that particular page. Okay, because it's a production, I just a little bit not updating right away. So, but this page is what you want to update here, home. Or what you can do is you can go to that specific page itself. Pages, go to the menus and the pages. Priya, can you just update this? Put a happy Raksha Bandhan there itself and share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I will, while she updates, right, I'll go to the other pages on this website, right? So the other key thing that we saw, something called blog. What is blog is that every day you want to constantly post something. I can just go over here and say post here. So post. Should be so slow, it's just taking a little bit time today. So post here. You can also add image, you just publish it. And the beauty is that it also gives you, when do you want to publish? Do you want to publish it right away, or do you want it after a few days? A lot of these you can put it. Okay, just publish it. So now on the other window, let me go to the our website. I'll just refresh it. Now look what happens here. Happy Raksha Bandhan, you saw, right? Happy Raksha Bandhan. So Priya is going to update this main page. Okay. So what you can do is, if you have 4 or 5 people, right, you can divide the work among yourself so that you are going to update this recent post. One of the other staff member will update this main page. Another person will update this and all that thing. Okay. So now I just posted a happy Raksha Bandhan. I just click on it, all your users will be able to see this. The advantage of this updating this constantly is 2 or 3 advantages you get. Number one is that obviously you are able to communicate what is new thing in your library. So the students will be happy. The second thing is that the Google indexes more often if you have got the website constantly updated. Third one, right? A lot of times the information itself gets outdated. So it's required that you constantly keep updating the website so that it's most appropriate, most up to date. No point, you spent about a 50,000 rupees or 70,000 rupees and built a beautiful website by outsourcing it. Then the website is same after 1 or 2 years. It just doesn't look good, right? So what I would suggest is that you spend a little money every year rather than one time a large amount of money and then no money spent for last 2 or 3 years. Or alternatively, what you can do is, whoever vendor you choose, you work for a longer term. Okay, work for a longer term duration, saying that, okay, every year we are going to pay about, let's say 20 or 25,000 to you. And then your duty is that every month you need to update our website. So the library will send the information, maybe some 10 photographs, the event write-up, the publications, all that thing in 1 or 2 emails. Every month you send to the vendor, he or she, that company will update it and then send it back. So even if they are charging about, let's say 25,000 or 24,000 per month, it works out to 2,000 rupees, but it can be really, really beautiful, much more than what we have been showing over here. Okay. So again, the search is possible over here. If I put just Raksha Bandhan over here, it's going to show that post. Okay. So if I see somebody, just like that, I'm just searching on video, it will show in this site what are the videos available in Easylib website. Okay, videos, a lot of training videos, following videos have been updated. It just goes and searches all your material here. Okay, then it also has the ability to archive by month, June, August, July, June, May, and all that. Okay, so this is the WordPress. So the next one, which is not as popular as WordPress, but many libraries have been using, is Wix. Okay, simple site, wix.com. The advantage of WordPress is that you need to buy a site and it's all yours. No advertisements or anything like that, right? But in case of Wix, they have multiple plans. One of the plans keeps putting advertisement over there. Okay, or you pay a little bit money, you don't have to pay. And alternatively, there could be some offer they may be giving for 3 months, no advertisement, something like that. So another one is wix.com, wix.com, which is again very simple. Sign in. If you don't have an account, you can just create. Okay, google.com. So I'm just going with my Google account. Okay, so all right. So this is created. I'll just go here. I want to put, so now a couple of websites we had built it over here. So let me create a new site. Okay. So I can choose, okay, business site, designer site, a lot of options actually. So let Wix EDI create a website for you, or with the editor you can do. Again, you know, you got to spend more time here, either here or this site. So let me start now. Let Wix itself create one website, I'll say. Okay, so I'll say it as a my library website. So now let's say library, just say library. What type? It's a recommended chat, blog, events, forum, all right. So maybe later I'll put. So I'll say add your business website, my library, I'll put it. So you can, existing website, if at all anything you can put, I'll just skip it. Okay. My library, I can put my email ID, what's your email ID, address, and all that I'll put. I'll just skip that as well. So now pick a theme. So I want to pick a sophisticated theme. You know, you can pretty much change it afterwards also, there is no issue. You choose a favorite homepage design. It should come in a moment. Okay, so my library, or reading at my library. Okay, now it's building this website. Okay, so now you say publish. So I have to give a, okay, prosperity.inwix.com. So it's a my library, I'll put it. Continue. So it's Wix is building a lot of this website. So why I'm telling all this thing is that, see, you know, as a library, right, Easylib is one of the service providers. Easylib it may not be everything for the library. It does quite a bit of things. I'll show you. Okay, but at the same time, definitely we are trying to help you use the best of this WordPress, Wix, and then combine it with Easylib. That's when you get a real powerful website for your library. So now I click on this Wix library. This is my library. This is created. Okay, so the advantage, see, you know, if you go with the free plan, this is what you get over here at the top. Okay, so now you got to customize this particular thing to look beautiful, applicable to your library. Okay, all right. So let me move on from here. Let's go back either WordPress site or the Wix site. The primary disadvantage you have over is that the data is not dynamic. Okay, suppose you want to show the latest arrivals, new arrivals you want to see. Every time you need to log into Wix, go to that portion and update that. And if you want to say, okay, what are the journals that have arrived in last 1 week? That is again not possible directly because, you know, I have to go into log in this website, and the way I created this Happy Raksha Bandhan, I need to create one more saying the new arrivals in the month of July 2020. So that is the primary disadvantage. The next disadvantage with this pure WordPress, only WordPress, nothing else, is that getting the data of who has accessed is going to be very difficult. Suppose this itself is a library website. I put a lot of resources saying that, okay, you know, these are the resources that you have got in the library. I list out all the ebooks that I have got. Okay, and everything. Let's say, let's go to this videos itself. Okay, all these videos are there. But now, the moment you click, Vimeo goes and tells that, okay, so and so person has, what it tells is that somebody has clicked on the website. The usage count of that particular website goes up. But what you are not getting is who has accessed it. Suppose you have deployed it in WordPress in your college. You want to find out, okay, tell me the date of this particular journal. How many first year mechanical students accessed? That is very difficult because the data is all static and it's not well integrated over here. So now that is where Easylib can add a lot of value. Okay, now let's go to the Easylib homepage. Okay, let me close this. Okay, all right.
Sir, it's been updated. You can just check it, sir.
Okay,
Refresh.
great. Thank you. So here, right, this Happy Raksha. It's very simple again. I just, when I was editing that, right, so it was a different page. I have to go to that page, just add it. Simply the way I added a recent post, you go to that page and you add it, update it. Simple. And that's why you see that all the information is updated constantly. By the way, today is the first webinar of this week. We have one webinar on Wednesday on data quality management. Data quality management is an interesting topic. No matter which software you use, most likely every organization has a data quality issue. It's as simple as Tata, Mac, Graw, Hill can be entered as some places you might have entered only TMH, some places Tata space, Mac space, Graw space, Hill. Somewhere you might have entered Tata, Mac, Graw, then Hill, right? And somewhere TMH limited, TMH private limited. So for the same publisher, right, you got 5 entries now. So that is the kind of error in your data. So we are going to go on Wednesday. What are the causes of the data quality errors? How do we prevent them happening? And if at all they have happened, how do we fix them? Okay. And lastly, how Easylib is going to help that. So that is what we are going to cover on this Wednesday. And next one is that Friday is again interesting one. It doesn't matter which software you are using, because the metrics are something that will help you track how well you are performing. Suppose if your usage count of the library is that 20% of your collection was borrowed at least one time in the 1 year, last 12 months, and this year your target is 22%. So that is one metric, usage metric, right? So in that we are going to see what are the common metrics used by the different libraries, worldwide best practices. Different libraries we have studied and found out what are the best practices that the different libraries are using with respect to metrics and what you can use them. And we will also go into detail on how Easylib has got some of those metrics and how you can configure them. So, okay, that is on Wednesday and Friday of this week. Now coming back to OPAC. So far we updated the library website. Okay. Now let me go to demo.easylib.net. Okay. So this is the website for your library. Okay. So this is the website for your library. And recently we added something new over here. Those who are already familiar, right? We'll see this is that you see most of the places in Easylib installation. And this is a new thing over here. Okay, select branch. So we are still experimenting it. So let me make it bigger. So it's getting overlapped. So I thought I'll just show you what's coming up rather than trying to wait until it becomes perfect. Okay. So now this is your website. The advantage of this is that all this data, right, is coming real time. So useful link. The moment you update in Easylib, it gets over here. Okay, now let's say how many books you have in the library. Total number of books, 86,000, right? So the moment one book gets added in the accession register, immediately this gets updated. A student gets admission to your college and then a member is created in your library, this number goes up. But now, if you're using only that WordPress site, you need to constantly update it. Okay, so it's not real time. And sometimes with the complexity, it may be forgotten. So that is the disadvantage with only using the WordPress. And the advantage with using Easylib is that you are able to see all this data real time. But you know what is the disadvantage with this? Only going with this, this is a fixed template over here. 1, 2, 3, featured books, photo gallery, this thing, right? So this is a fixed one. You can change what is within here, what is within here, what is within here, right? But suppose you want a totally different template, it should look like this. Let's say it should look like this. For that, we have to go with a combination of Easylib and WordPress. So that is the differentiation. So now, what we have done is that when we talk to so many librarians, we found that not everybody will be able to get a WordPress site. Both because it's you need to get the server space, you need to have somebody trained to you update the WordPress, and you need to constantly update the data. And most importantly, it's not real-time updated. Okay. So what we thought is that why don't we develop a reasonably decent website plus web OPAC combination for your library. Okay, that is what you are seeing over here. Okay, and for the rest of the webinar, right, we'll see how do we configure this page to look as near to the current scenario as possible that you would like to have it. Maybe let me rephrase. We will see how to make it more appropriate for today. Okay, so this is the website. So now this portion, right, A stands for all your books, that's fixed. So C stands for all the library groups. So again, this is dependent on the data. The moment you create one more library group in Easylib, automatically it gets created here. The students can join that particular group. So this is the communication group. The next one is D stands for all your digital subscription. Again, you add a subscription over in the digital library, this gets updated over here. So whatever is in this part, right? So there is no update that you need to do only on a daily basis because this is really directly coming from the database. Okay, and here this part it's more under your control. Okay, suppose you want to show here, right? So the latest books of 2020. Okay, so what I can do, I can perform a search here. So published year, I'll say 2020. Probably no books are there, nothing may come. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, oh, wait a minute. Good, good. There are quite a few books are there. Published year 2020. So if you like to have this information published, shown to your students in the home page itself, in the Explore, what you would do, go to menu, OPAC setup, and here Explore, just add a new one over there. Just add a new one. You see, books, okay, published in year 2020 at our library. Okay, this is a little too big, so I'll just say published in 2020 here. And here you put explore criteria, this one, at published year equal to 2020. Maybe you just put some remarks, the same thing, whatever you want to put, just say save. So now it's saved. Now let's go back here. Okay, I go to home here. Let's see what happens. So now books published year in 2020. Got it? So that is how you can constantly update it. What we have done is that Easylib software web OPAC may not give as much functionality as WordPress or Wix, but it will make your life easy to constantly update it. So the students can come here, books published in 2020, they just click on it, it will go and run the search and then display these books. Very simple. Suppose, if you want to have one more query, let's say, okay, books published by Ramesh Kumar, there are probably too many of them by Ramesh Kumar. It's already searching and it's taking a little bit time. So, all right, let's go with something simpler ones. Let me open a new window here. Okay, so here, if you want to search something like, if you want to set up by certain title, what you can do here is that at title, I'm putting physics, and at author, I can put as Halliday, right? One of the most popular physics books, Halliday and Resnick. So it's searching these things. So if you think that the students would love this, so what you can do is just go again, copy this, go to this OPAC setup, you add a new explore, physics by Halliday and Resnick. Just add this title, physics, author, Halliday. Just add other things over here. Now just go here, refresh this page. Let me go here to the home page, right? I just refresh this. So now Halliday has come. I just click on it. It is going to run this title, this one. Okay. Now I also told that in the newer version, right, we have got a new feature in this. So that is related to the branch. I'll say, okay, Bangalore branch, how many books are in the library? It's now running home branch equal to Bangalore branch, search over here. Let's see. All the books in Bangalore branch are listed here. So if you want, only this to be shown, again, you go to OPAC, set this one and say, just paste this, books at our Bangalore branch. If you want to, you can put your own remarks, explore descriptions and all that you can put. So when the students go here, they just click, let me make it bigger one, okay? So the first one is the books at Bangalore branch, just comes over here. All the Bangalore branch books are listed here. So again, what we are trying to do here is that make it easy for you to keep updating this. Those of you, let me see how many of our customers are here. We have total 47 members. Many of you who are already our customers, we encourage you, please do log into your own Easylib homepage. As we explain, keep doing these things so that you can ask the questions at the end. Okay, this is fine. All right. Now coming to announcement. You want to keep your library up to date with the announcement? Simple again. You just go to OPAC setup here. Here there is an announcement. You just click on announcement. I'll make a new announcement. Happy Raksha Bandhan. Okay. So now I'll it's an event notice, whatever it is, right? Let's say an event notice, general notice. Okay, or it's just simple information. Today it's going to be published. Announced start date is today. Expiry date, you want to publish it until this end of this week. Okay. Announced by librarian. Okay. Announced by phone, you can put no by email, anything. If there is any URL you wanted to have access, you can put that and then put the details. Okay. So now let me go here. Happy Raksha Bandhan. And let me keep on adding this. Happy Raksha. All right. So let's see here. I just kept on adding a few of them. I'll say save. Okay. So now when your students come to library, log into your website. By the way, when I click on this logo, right, it can be your college logo, it can be our Easylib logo. It gets refreshed here. You are seeing Happy Raksha Bandhan, all that thing. Right. So if there are more announcements, the students can click on next. It will keep showing the announcements. Right. So the first one is again obviously the Happy Raksha Bandhan that you are showing over here. That's how you can update the announcement that you are making for the students. Now, let's say what is this useful links, right? So as a library, you have so much of information from your partners, right? It could be your, if you're a part of V2 consortium, you have access from there. NPTEL is another one. You got the National Digital Library, you got the Karnataka Government Public Library is there, right? That one, K-Nimbus, ProQuest, Elsevier, there's so much of information available over here in your repository. So let me try to add something. Let's say open access journals. Okay, so ASME journal, something like that. DOAJ will add it. You want to show it under the useful links. Again, you simply go here. Here you go to partner libraries. Okay, or your useful links. Click on it. And here you can give one number. Okay, so let me say 1000. I have to see. Okay, so now let's say open access journals. So here you can pretty much leave a lot of it blanks if you want, but the URL is what you want to put. doaj.org, right? Let me check whether it's the correct one or not. Directory of open access journals. All right. So I have just copied this. Let me go here. I say save. Now added. So now when the students come, they just go to this website. They see the open access journals. That's what we added, right? I just click on it. It goes here. Very simple. So basically what we are doing is you are constantly keeping this up to date here. Let me, if you want to add one more, let's add it, so let's say information about, let's say Indian festivals. Okay, so there is a beautiful popular festivals of India. This is a good one. So let's see here, Holiday IQ. I'll just copy this. Just go here and I'll go to the page. Okay, this one let me close. OPAC setup, right? Just go here. I'll say 1011. So festivals in India. So here, this was the link, right? I'll just add it, save it. All right. So now when the students go to your library website, they'll see all the links that are related, festivals of India. They just click, goes here. Okay. There is one advantage with having all of this, this is beautiful. I'm tempted to see this. All right. So now let me close this before I spend more time on this. So now the advantage of using Easylib as your web OPAC is that the data gets tracked which of these all are being accessed. Okay. So which of the partner libraries are accessed. So if I go over here, right, OPAC setup, access partner library link. report I can get here. So now, let's see here. Do you remember I added that open access journals? I added that holiday IQ. So now you go here, it has made an entry saying that so and so access has been, so and so thing has been used. So if you have got, if you want to know, okay, how many of your third year students are using the NPTEL, okay, how many of your students are using the information in, let's say, K-Nimbus or with you, when you link it to your OPAC homepage, right? Easylib makes it easy to track what is the usage and immediately get that. So that's the advantage. So what we recommend is that you can put a lot of information where it's applicable in the WordPress site, but the one that you really want to track the usage, how will it is being used, you need some numbers because you are spending about 8 or 10 lakh rupees per year. You need to clearly tell, okay, I had something like 50,000 entries were there, 50,000 hits were there, right? So you should be able to give that data. So you are spending about 10 lakh rupee and there are about 50,000 hits. That means per hit you are spending about 20 rupees. Okay, decent enough, right? But if you have spending about 10 lakh rupees and only 100 hits have been there, that means per hit you are spending about 10,000 rupees, right? Which is a very expensive thing. So you can validate how well your spend is being utilized by the library. So again, we recommend this, update this useful links. Okay, now let's go over here. See, here are some more information, the quick ones that you want to put. This is not tracked here, but definitely if you want to put a link over here, you can just link here. That's it. Okay, so Easylib demo. So now, for example, if you have got alumni website of your college, you have some your own photography, photo gallery in somewhere in Google Drive, right? For your college, what you do here is that you just go over here. Let me close this. Let me go to the OPAC setup here. This is called ASP link. You know why it is ASP link? In those who are using our EPAC software, Easylib 4.4, and then there is a module called EPAC. So in that, it was called ASP link. So we have maintained the same thing over here. So here, what you can do is add a new ASP link. You just put a link here saying that, okay, I am going to put HTTP my company name. Okay. So let's say, all right, Microsoft or Easylib soft. Okay, so here I say Easylib website or your own college website you can put. So saved it. So now when your students come, they click on this, they'll see this, right? Did I put the other way around? I think probably it's I put the other way around. So where I should have put the URL, I put this name, and the other place I have put only the description. So let me go back here. Easylib website, right? Yeah, this is the mistake I did. So let me go to edit. So this one. Let me call it this as our college website. Okay. Let's save. So now when the students come, they log into your library website, right? They see a link called our college website here. You see this? Got it? So now I'm just making it zoom. So that's why it's okay. I typed OR. So let me fix it also. Okay. Our college website. I just click on it and it will open that particular website here. Okay. So it's now opening that 49. It's open the website because now I am logged into the Bhadra site, right? So it's why all this WordPress related updates are coming. So the summary is that anything that you want, most use the links, you just keep it over here. Okay. But only thing is that you don't get the track of who has accessed, that is not available. But here, whatever you put, the track is maintained. Fair enough? Okay. Now 244, right? Okay, so now let's say you want to add some more pictures here. This is the old one. So now let me go here and I'll download a few pictures. So this is my website. This is my bookshelf. I'll pick one book. So this is the manufacturing planning and controlling. So I'll just go to this. Let's say this is the new arrival. What you can do is manufacturing planning and control. Okay, so now let me go to book. I'll put, or maybe William Berry. Okay, this book, let me go to images. All right, I got this book image, right? So this is the image. Just click on it. So I'll do one thing. I'll say save image to downloads. Okay, this image is downloaded. Just go here. It's let me see, where is that? I can see. It should be in the download folder. Okay, recent. So I'll just name it as MFG. Sorry. Rename mfg.jpg. All right. So now let me keep this book back over here. So now, then let's say this is the book, new book that you got in the library. You want to showcase it. So what you do, you have downloaded that book image. You just go to the featured link, home. Again, OPAC setup. I think somewhere we are already having the screen. Featured books, where is it? Featured items. A lot of books are there. I'll add one more. Okay. Here you will say manufacturing. What was that title? Manufacturing and supply chain, manufacturing planning. So I can put all details, otherwise I'll no need. So what I'll do is I'll just choose the image. MFG. I'll say save. So this is I'll just say manufacturing planning. Active. Now save it. Okay. Now you see. Now I go here. So this book has come here. Manufacturing planning and control. So what you can do is every day or every week at least, you can constantly update this. And I should tell you, I am impressed by one particular library that has made the best use of this feature, right? Is Vivekananda College in Puttur. Okay, it's a degree college, and every new book comes over here, they make an entry here. So, and I should see the latest data, but I could see that the number of students visiting the library has been constantly going up. Because the students, when they go to the website, right, or when they go to the mobile, they are able to see, okay, what are the new books in my library, right? So just for the benefit of you again, I'll try to add one more book. Okay, let me take this one more book. This is Go Put Your Strengths to Work by Marcus Buckingham. Again, what you do, go put your strengths to work, Marcus Buckingham. Okay. So now this is again image I go. So this is the book. So let me see. Let me see if I can download that particular image. So okay, it's not allowing me to download that image. Or I can go to the
Sir, can I
publisher society
increase
itself.
the volume?
Yes, Priya.
Sir, can I increase the volume, sir?
Yeah, is it audible?
Hi, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now this one, let's see, copy image address, copy image to download. Okay, all right. So again, I go. So this was recent. So let's say downloads. Recent, it should see, right? Manufacturing. Okay, so why this? This was Rocky. This was. Okay, I'm not seeing here. So why this is not downloaded? Let me go to some other site. Okay, so here I'll click on this, save image to download. Okay, so now this is the book. I'll just name it as strength. So what I did was I downloaded that particular book image either from the publisher site or wherever it's available. Okay, so I think somebody is sharing the screen. Let me go back. Okay, good to see 55 people here. So resume your presentation. Okay, so I just downloaded that particular book image. So I'm going to go over here to our site. Okay, so this was the page, and let me close that. I will go to the, let me close this also. I'm here, menu. First thing is menu, click on menu. Then you go to OPAC setup. Then you go to the featured books. It should come in a moment. Okay, featured books. Featured items. I'll say book. I'll say go put your strength to work. Okay, so all right. So now I'll add it. And it's valid till today, and let me make it a little longer, and it's active again, and I'll put the images, strength, this one, want I can put everything, I'd say save. Now look, so it took how many seconds? Maybe 60 seconds, about 20 seconds to search and download this book, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then adding this took about 30 seconds. In about 2 to 3 minutes, you have downloaded the book image, and then now you can add it to your website. Okay, it's coming. But that's it. It's very simple. So you can constantly keep on updating. Every time the students come, they should see something different. What new books have come? Okay, all right. So, okay. So then other thing, this is apart from what is already there. If when they click on this L, they see their own publications, which is already up to date. Okay. The moment you add a publication in your Easylib database, it gets updated over here. And the moment you have a new book added to your collection, it gets added to that collection list. Quick search, it's possible. A journal is subscribed, automatically it's visible in the journal over here. Okay. So, all right. Now continuing with our customization part, we first understood, okay, now we understood how to add the more featured books. Now let's go here and modify this. Okay. How do we modify this? For this, again, what you would do is you go here, again, menu. There is something called dashboards. Okay. So there is a dashboard, KPI dashboards. I'll search. So now, first thing what you do is you build different dashboards in your library. Okay, this can be a NAC dashboard like this. This can be your balance scorecard dashboard. Those who want to learn more of this dashboards, right? Please attend this Friday webinar. We are going to go more detail about what is the meaning of balance scorecard. What is the significance, how it can be used in library. Just in 2 minutes term, right? Balance scorecard is used by many companies. They measure the performance of a company in 4 respects. One is finance. Other one is the finance, how well you are doing financially. Systems and processes, how well your operations are streamlined, what your users are thinking, and finally, how well you are constantly learning. Okay. So now what you can do is you can come up with your own dashboard. Okay. Let's say Bangalore University dashboard, or your own My University dashboard, circulation dashboard, librarian dashboard, whatever you come up with. Okay. Or maybe the students dashboard. So now let's say that dashboard, whatever you have shown, you want to show it in your website. Okay, you think that this is only this much is there is not good enough. You want to show some more. What you can do is you first go and define this the scorecard or the metrics you build, which we'll learn on Friday. Then you simply go to the OPAC setup. This I have not tried a long. It's been a while that I tried. So setup. Library parameters. Okay, this I probably may not be able to show this because there is a constant change going on in this. Let's see whether it's possible here. Dashboard list. Okay, this all right. It's coming over here. Set a dashboard. Okay, set OPAC dashboard. Okay, so this is what is being constantly updated now. So that's why I don't have it over here. So now once I update this, right, it gets up to date. Okay, so now when I go here into this home page. Okay, I'll see this new dashboard here. Okay, so probably we could try with one of our clients who is already using this. Those who are already using, go ahead and set up this different dashboard, then you will see this. Okay, so all right. So again, this is a demo. I knew that I was not going to be able to update it because there is we are adding one more enhancement. Let me just tell you what enhancement we are doing. Okay, today you can set up all these dashboards. All the dashboards are visible to everybody. Okay, so everybody can see this dashboard. But what is the enhancement going on now is that the moment I log in, I should see my own dashboard. So I am a circulation library. The moment I log in, I see what is related to how many books are issued today, how many books are due today, how much is the fine collected since morning. All that information I am interested. But when let's say the chief librarian logs in, he would be interested in the overall picture, right? So that should tell him, okay, this is the these are the books that are obtained today. These many are pending for cataloging. These many books issued, and this is the fine collected, and these many new members got added. So a lot of dashboard that he want to see. So what we are doing is in the previous version, in the 6.4a, what you are seeing, there is an ability to see all this dashboard only by when you click on it. When you click on it, you will see this. Okay, when you click on this, you will see this. Now what we are doing is a little bit advanced. You can choose what dashboards you want to be seen only for you and nobody else. Okay, you can also restrict. So there is a development going on related to how do I restrict the access to certain dashboards. Okay, so now here also, balance scorecard, this is the dashboard that you have set up, you are able to see this. So all right, so that is the enhancement that's going on, and here you can update this dashboard. Okay, now this photo gallery. By the way, this is our Bangalore Easylib team. A few team members have got added, some have moved out, but overall this is the team. Now all our employees are all working from home, including myself. Okay, so there is a thin team still at office to maintain the server, but majority is all working from home. Okay, so now I want to add more picture to this. So again, what you do is you just go download a picture appropriate to your college, and let me, now it's a 256, right? So let's see if I can add one, or I'll skip this. Again, just go simply menu, go to photo gallery, which was also earlier called accomplishments. So here you go to OPAC setup. Okay, and here you see the accomplishments or the photo gallery. And explore library homepage, partner, photo gallery. Okay, fine. So only this one is there. So I add a new accomplishment. Here I'll say sports achievements. All right. So I can say our college participated in sports events held at, like this. Okay, you add image 1, image 2, image 3. So let me do one thing. On a separate window, I'll open one of our clients if they're okay with that. So jss.easylib.net. Okay, so that's one of our clients. Hopefully they should be okay with that. So JSS College of Pharmacy UT. So Mr. Shailendra, if you are there, that's great. So now you see this particular college photo is there here. Okay, so when I log in here, I'll be able to see further details here. So this is the JSS College UT. So now if I want Vidyodaya Law College, right? Probably let's see whether that is updated or not. Okay, so that's not updated. Yeah, there is a Vidyodaya Law College, right? You see that, their website. So for, okay, this is another good one. It keeps on scrolling. The next one, it keeps coming like this, right? So definitely this is a effort. It'll take hardly 5 to 10 minutes of effort, but this will constantly help you students understand what's in your library. There is one more enhancement coming up over here. The moment you click on it, it should enlarge. Some of the libraries are already planning to put a library map over here. Okay, the moment you put it, it'll enlarge and show students can go where they want. Okay, so now if you see, right, this is a dashboard in different dashboard in Vidyodaya Law College. Okay, in JSS there are a different dashboard like that. By the way, what we do now is that we have got a different WordPress plus Easylib combination is what we are seeing here. Okay, let me go back to Easylib. So here, basically you choose image 1, image 2, image 3, you put it, and just for simplicity, I'll just choose, the same three books I'll choose. Let's see. Just added sports achievement. It's not a good combination, but anyway, let's see.
So the screen is freezed.
Screen. Okay, all right. So somebody is sharing their screen, I guess.
No, so it's able to see it was freezed.
Is it okay now, Priya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. All right. So now if I go, I just added those 3 images, right? So I know they are not the sports one, but I just added it. So if you go here, you will see all those books here. So, you got to make sure that this alignment, this size is proper. This is, I think I'll have to check exactly what is the number, but probably it is 3:2, something like that. That is the ratio that you need to maintain. 4:6, 4 here, 6 here. So that's the photograph. They can click all this, they can see here. And next, photo gallery. Imagine this, you got hundreds of events conducted in your college over the last 5 years, right? Put lots of images. After all, the library is the source of information for your students, right? So make it available to the students without they having to go and, put events and then they search and all that. Instead, make it as lively as possible here, right? So that way, one after another, one event, another event, another event. It's just encouraging the students to read more and more books, right? So that's another thing. Okay. So this part is library timings. Again here, simply you just go here. Again, I go to this page, menu, OPAC setup, timings. Where is the timing? I just go here and I just want to add today one holiday, right? So this is the library timing that's added here. So now just say here, Raksha Bandhan. Okay, so let's say 15 Independence Day 2020. Okay, so now I'll say the library is closed that day, right? You can probably, I'll have to say the libraries will be open only for digital access. Okay, the physical building will be closed. Just add it. So let's say here, I think we just have to put the timing, something like that. Let's see here. So these are some of the improvements that we are still working on. So let's see here. I go. Now you see the name Independence Day. Oh, that timings is not there. So what colleges do is, some of them, they put a remark saying that the library is closed that day. Okay. So here you can put 9 to 9:15 or you can leave it blank. Or if you have definitely the improvement. So those of you who have seen this opening a ticket, right? This doesn't seem too friendly. You can just go here and say support. Okay. And let me add one ticket, Easylib demo account. Library timings. Make library timings page more flexible, right? You can say this is just say here and then OPAC. That's it. It gets into our queue, and then if it is a production issue, we give highest priority. If it is a bug fix, next one, then the enhancements and all that. So, okay, so we did this. Then now coming bottom here, right, there is a library policy. You can add new policies here. Okay, library policies. So what you can do here is that again menu. So let me close this. So just menu, OPAC setup. Policy, the library policies. You just update it here, whatever you want, or if you want to update this, you just add it here. Okay. This one I'm updating this just a little bit more. I'll update, just making it a little longer. Okay. I'll say saved. So now when the students go here, when they come to the library, they click on the policy, they'll see this. Okay, as simple as that. So the last one, here is the one more. This is again undergoing improvement. The color coding is not that, it's not that looking great, but basically you can put your own pictures here. Okay. For let's update this. So now you have got so many staff in the library, right? Team. There are 5 people over here. So active, inactive. Let's say Santosh Shugi, right? Edit. Okay, I take care of this and all that. He can put over here. So he can say, okay. So entry date is this is the date. So you just choose it, all that thing, you put it in. So now, maybe in the interest of time, I'll not update it further. But basically, this particular screen, right, you have the ability to constantly update your all team members, what is the responsibility, contact details, all of that you can show here. And the moment you add something in your website, right, something in your database, automatically it gets added over here. Okay, these are all our employees, by the way. Okay, so just added sample. Okay, so we pretty much covered the configuration that you can do on Easylib all the way until library teams. This contact, this is also again updatable. So you just again menu, and then there is a page for the library information. You update that. One caution, you don't want to update this college name, okay, because that is definitely tied with the licensing, and the moment you change the college name, the software may stop working if you don't get that equivalent corresponding license ID. Okay, so that is the way the licensing works. So don't change the college name. You seek our help. Open a ticket. If you want to change something like, your university was, let's say it was so far Easylib University. Now it became Easylib deemed university, right? Deemed to be university. You just put a request, click on support, open a ticket, and then we'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, in the same page, you update this contact details. So probably it's here. So setup. So a lot of parameters are there in the library parameters and all that. Communication email ID, phone number, auto response ID, whether the SMS is to be sent or not when the book is issued. So a lot of these parameters you govern in Easylib itself. Okay, so all right. Now going back over here, what did we saw? We saw how to update this portion all the way till this, right? So now if you see here, right, in the beginning, these were not there. The Raksha Bandhan was not there. The new journals were not there. We have already added 2 new books over here, okay? And we added some more pictures over here. We added different timings, all that, right? It took about less than an hour. What we suggest, all the of our clients, make the use of this constantly updating it. Okay, so I'll take another 5 more minutes just to give the non-editable information. So A stands for all your books. The students can search here, simply search here. If somebody wants to search on the survey, okay, survey, this book comes here, simple. So now you want to search by survey, and Punmiya. Punmiya भी book have come, right? Okay, Punmiya BC. So that is the same author. In that, if you want to check only the ones that are by publisher, you can just go here, publisher, and you say standard. No, there are so many publishers, standard book house. Just click on it. Again, only those have come. Okay. If you want to export it, just export it. Simple as this. Now, the next part in the OPAC is that C stands for your all the communication that we went through, the group that the students can join. D stands for all your digital library that we went through. E stands for all your electronic books. Okay, so now this basic electronics, this is the book. If it is available elsewhere, you catalog this URL. If you already have it, you just add it here. So let me see if this is okay. This basic electronics. The students can read that particular book online itself. Okay, so this was the ebook portion. Then there is a portion related to P for all your periodicals, whatever you have subscribed. Okay, you just click with F. It's only the far and near what or something like that. P means only the big ones beginning with P have come. You click on this PC Quest, you see all the subscriptions. You click on this year, you get what are the volumes issues are available. Okay. Then next is Q for a quick search. By keyword you can see, by author you can see. This is not aligning. You just say control minus, it will become like this. Okay. You just want to see by, let's say, the authors. All the authors are listed here. Just check whatever author you want. So suppose that Punmiya, right? We just searched here, Punmiya. So I'll just wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, sorry, I am checking on the keyword. I have to check in author. Okay. Did I type correctly or not? Or just P? Yeah, all those P's are listed. PV Kothari, this one. I can search further. So let me see that Pinmia should come. Let me check again. All right. So the authors, you can search by author's name as well. And similarly, you can choose by vendor, title, and all that. So that was the Q for quick search. Now there is okay. Um, L stands for all your own publication that you have got, different publications, because one of the rating criteria for NIRF is that okay, how often your staff are publishing. Okay, just catalog all the publications here, make it available on your homepage. So any body, right, like NAC, NBA, or NIRF will be able to see the publications right away there itself. M stands for your good old search that many of you are already familiar, but it's mostly equivalent to what you are searching here. So here, if you want to search by different title, author, and all that, right? So when you click on this, it is basically searching on home branch Bangalore, right? So if you want to search one more thing, here if you want a title, home branch Bangalore, and here I am interested only in true calling, okay? Now only the books that are in Bangalore branch with this title will show over here. Okay, you don't even have to put the full title. You can just put only the ones that are just even if you put only the true, right, it should come over. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. You click on it again. There are how many? 23 copies. This is sample testing. I think we created this. So now I see these are the 23 copies. These are the different accession numbers. All that you see. Okay, related material, related digital material, Mark view, it's already compatible with Mark, then comments and all that. So one other thing was that here when you are seeing that the true calling, right? When I click on this, let's see what happens. Here it says that this is the accession number, this is the status, this is available in Bangalore branch. If one of the copies, let's say in some other place, all the other places also it's going to show. And the newer version of Easylib, right, supports the multi-branch feature. So you can, if you allow, the students can borrow from one branch and return in another branch, right? And you get a complete picture of, okay, home library, how many books are there, how many have been returned at library 1, library 2, library 3, like that you can get it. Okay, so as I said, this is the alignment thing that we are looking at. These are the different 4 branches that we have set up so far. Okay, so NA stands for all your new arrivals last 100 days. Okay, again it's coming from the accession registry itself. So PD stands for your personal digital library. Okay, what it basically is that earlier all the information that you have in the library was controlled only by the librarian, but now there is so much of information that probably you may not be in a position to control all the information by yourself. So instead of that, what you can do is, you are the chief librarian, you can have the authorized staff members who are authorized to put the content in the library. Okay, so beyond the library itself, not just the assistant librarian or the library assistants, but the staff, the professor 1, professor 2, professor 3, all those people you can give the access to the personal digital library. They can build their own digital library and publish over here. All of their articles will be listed. Because if you have got about 100 staff and each staff is going to upload about 20 documents, 20 into 100, right? So you got 2000 digital contents in your library. Imagine the amount of effort that you had to spend if you as a librarian or your 4 or 5 members have to catalog everything. Now you have the power of 20 or 100 staff who are ready to upload the books. Okay, and if you wish, you can give this feature to your students also or your research scholars. But definitely you want to keep it in a controlled way so that you don't want people uploading the large files of 1 GB, 2 GB into the library site. So just give them the access. Okay, you are eligible to upload up to 5 MB or 10 MB per file, something like that. So that is the personal digital library. Next is EBT, electronic books by type. Okay, how many ebooks you got, how many handbooks you have, how many question papers you have, and all that you can see. Then you got EBC, that's by course and branch, right? Engineering, chemical, how many books, how many ebooks, how engineering, English, humanities, how many of them. Let's say if I just click on this humanities, I'll see all those books available here. And if I want to just click on it, and it will open over there. It's just that we created a catalog without really uploading the data, so that's not coming over here. But if there is something, it should come automatically. Okay, this is good. It's opening here. And now the beauty is that anytime something is accessed, an entry is made. So you're able to easily see how the library has been used, whether how many people are using your library based on the investment. OPAC search report. This is another interesting thing. You can see all the things that you are searched by the students. So it shows that somebody, like Easylib admin, I am logged in now. I searched on home branch Bangalore and I got 10 results. I searched on physics by holiday. I got 8 of them. So now let's go down below. So let's see the 0 results if I have got somewhere. So somewhere somebody is searching for the PG branch. So that student wanted to see what are the books in PG branch. He got 0 results. What it means that probably you have not updated the data, right? That's possible. So let's go to, there are quite a few interesting ones. So somebody is searching on the title physics. The Bangalore branch doesn't have a books on the physics. So that's why it is not showing. So you want to call this gentleman and tell that, hey, we don't have the physics books in Bangalore branch, but for the physics book, you better go to the Bangalore North branch, something like that. Bangalore Central branch doesn't have, go to the Bangalore branch or search over there, right? So definitely it helps you find what the students are searching and be more closer to them in giving what they want, right? Again, going back to Dr. Ranganathan, every reader, his or her own book, he should be able to get what he wants. Easily makes it easier to meet their requirement. Now, OPAC partner access, right? So we accessed so much of other information, right? Open Access Journal, Festivals of India, all that is tracked. The digital subscriptions. So how many, we clicked on this, what was that? The Easylib of different websites you can, whatever you have searched, all of that is tracked. Access the ebook download report. So probably something again undergoing maintenance. You get the list of what is downloaded and all that thing. So yes, that's about it about the OPAC homepage. As we said again, just to conclude, the advantage of using this Easylib 6.4 as your web OPAC plus the library website is that the information is easily updated. But the limitation is that the WordPress and Wix have a lot more power. So maybe the best thing is put if possible, build a WordPress or the Wix site. From there, link it to Easylib. So that is the best of both that you can use. Okay. Open to questions. Thank you so much for staying. Let's see how many people are there. We have got, good to see 53 people. So now open to questions. Priya?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So, Shobha ma'am, is it not necessary to show the start date and end date in the announcement? Start date and end date will be given just to display the particular announcement in between those days, right? But it is unable to remove the start date and end date.
Okay. It is not necessary to show the start date and end date. Start date and end date will be given just to display the particular announcement. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Actually, let me make this note. Thank you, Shobha madam. She is our client at Mount Carmel College. So thank you for the. I'll say May announcements. Make the display of start date and end date optional. Okay, so we'll make it optional. So something like you are announcing that the award nomination is open. So at that time, it makes sense to put a start date and end date. Okay, if you have some other information saying that the library has procured these 200 titles, so then there is no end date for that. So we'll add that thing. So. Okay, Priya, next one.
So next is digital versus electronic books. That's it. It is by Jayashree KP.
Okay, digital versus electronic books, right? So basically, the digital book and electronic book per se, they are used interchangeably. But one thing what we use is digital subscriptions and electronic books. So basically what you do here is that if you are, let me close this, digital subscriptions. So you are paying so much of money to get, let's say, biology world, computer science, Indian School of Mathematics. These are all your subscriptions. Okay, so this is a digital subscription. So that subscription is valid based on the type that you have taken. If you have taken a perpetual subscription, it is open for ever. And if you have taken annual subscription, it's only valid for this year, the following year, the following year, and all that. So on the other hand, ebook is something that you already have it in your library. Okay, it could be the, suppose this is the book that is, right? If this book has come up with some PDF copies, okay, some short exercises in the PDF that you want to upload it, you can upload it to your site. Just you want to make sure that you don't, the copyright wise, you need to see whether it's appropriate or not. But if you have the copyright, there is no issue. You can upload that ebook PDF copy onto the site. The not only PDF copy, it can be a audio clip, the speeches and all that, or it could be a small movie, right? So that can be uploaded. Regarding the movies, we recommend that if you have a large video, you upload it to YouTube or Vimeo. What we are doing in Easylib, right? When you go to our Bhadra website, see so many videos that we are uploading now. Let me go here. So let's see here. So all the webinars, right? The videos are available, but we are not putting them our own server. Instead, we have tied up with Vimeo and then got a large amount of space over there, a few TBs or something like that. And there we are uploading so that we are able to utilize, that their server is more powerful related to video streaming. So rather than replicating one such server in our office and then try to build everything, it's much more reasonable to tie up with them. So that's why all the Vimeo you see over here. Okay. Now coming back to this ebooks, right? What you can do? Okay. So what you can do is these video books that you want. Video books you want to link it in Vimeo, and the small PDF that you directly upload in Easylib software itself. Let me go over there. So just menu. The digital library. So, the ebook entry form. Here, if you have got the URL, you can put the entire URL, www, where the book is available. Or if it is a video, you put the video link. Or if it is a small file, you directly upload it over here. Yeah. Hope this is nearly clear. It may not be fully clear, but definitely that's the differentiation between ebook and digital subscriptions. Okay, Priya, next one. Okay, yeah.
So that's it, sir.
Yeah, there is a feedback link at this page. I request everyone to give the feedback. Definitely, we use this feedback form to generate the certificates. So those of you who have attended the previous webinar, and if you have not got the certificate, probably the feedback is pending. So go ahead and provide the feedback.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon.
All right, we have another 7 or 8 minutes. Other questions people have, please do ask. And if there are any improvements, definitely go ahead and share. Either you can put it in the chat.
Someone is trying to speak. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir.
Yes.
I'm Ravi here, JNMC.
Yes, Ravi, hey.
It is possible to rearrange that useful links?
Rearrange that useful links. Got it. See, in the current version, it was not there. I should take it as an improvement.
And it is possible to in style, marquee style?
1 minute. Rearrange useful links.
Your staging page is not visible, sir.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I should share it. Just a moment. Ability to rearrange useful links. Give ability to rearrange Useful links on OPAC. Yeah, that's a very good point actually, because definitely
One more thing,
you don't
it's
want only the latest
style
one to show in the beginning. Yeah. I just want to tell one more thing Mr. Ravi told offline earlier, right? So that was related to, see, you have subscribed to so many of the journals, either from your own consortia or directly. All of them you can put it over here in the digital subscriptions. So one enhancement is already in progress is to import that data, some 2,000, 3,000 of those subscriptions. You just upload it here so that the students can search and then click directly and go to that site. Yes, Ravi, that enhancement is in progress.
one more it is there, sir. In my marquee style also.
Which one? Marquee? Yeah?
Yeah.
Marquee, we reviewed that. So that was a little kept it open because the different clients wanted different formats. So that's why we did not make it like a marquee movable thing. So
Useful
that
link.
probably will wait until we come up with the different templates. There is one enhancement that's in pipeline. So I'll just share for everybody's benefit. So what we are doing is we are now working on making this as a separate component. Explorer will be a component. Announcement is a component. Useful links is a component. So this is a component. Like this, some 10 or 12 components you will have. So what you can do is this component, suppose this is your website. Okay. Welcome to your library. And then you want to put some of those components. I may like to have the photo gallery here. And this page, I want to have the partner links. And this page, I want to have the Explorer or something like that. Unlike what we have provided in the beginning. Here, it's Explorer is here, announcement is here, useful link here. But if you want the announcement this side. So what we are going to give the ability is to take the component and insert in your WordPress. So now it's August, right? So that enhancement is going to take a little bit time, but it is going to come in sometime in October or so. Yeah. Yes, Ravi. Next.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see. Kalavati, NIPT, NIT Institute of Physiotherapy. Thank you, madam. So, yeah, good to see you have been participating all the webinars. Look forward to having the website and the web OPAC constantly updated. MVJ Library. Thank you. Good afternoon. Brahmanand Sharmaji. Good afternoon. ISBR. Wahida B. Good afternoon. Good. Shobha, madam, we reviewed. Sarita Joshi. Oh, is it not audible still? I hope it is audible. So, Priya, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Jayashri said digital versus electronic. Sham Shashi Kumar, thank you. Okay, that's about it. I think we covered many questions, so I'll stay on for some time. So, if you have questions, please do post. Ravi says thank you, Ravi. So we have got many of our clients participating there. That's really good. So, by the way, one other update I want to tell for our clients. If you want a specific webinar only for your clients, feel free to let us know. We'll be able to conduct that. Okay. In that case, if you've got about, we do have quite a few large clients with us, including, let's say, JSS Group, KLE Group, Ramaya Group, and Bapuji, and many others. Most of this, we are very thankful to all of you. So if you'd like any large webinar only for your group, right, we'll be happy to conduct and cover the ones that are more applicable to your installation. Okay. So, all right. Thank you very much. Rinku Singh says thank you. Very informative. Thanks, Rinku. And Nitumuni Fukan. So thank you, ma'am. We make session on digital library. Okay, Ravi. Yes, noted. We will do that. So just on the digital library. So I'll just spend a minute on this. The Easylib has got a module by name digital library, right? So this D and E primarily are related to the D, E, that's D for digital subscription, E for ebooks, and P for personal digital library, and EBT by course, branch, and all that. All of these are part of the digital library module. And here, if you see, right, so there's a whole bunch of screens here. Okay, let's taking a minute. So e-resources, digital resources, digital subscriptions, URL indexing. So basically what that URL indexing means is that if you have subscribed to Scopus and all that, you will get the indexes. But Scopus is not going to index your college journal. So you need to index it. So Easylib provides an ability to define your own journal, index that journal within Easylib database. your digital repository, lot of ebooks that you have got. All this module is the digital library. We'll cover it in another session. There are some enhancements pending, so we thought we'll do those things and then we'll go there. So, yes, thank you for the feedback, Ravi. We will do cover that also. Yes. Okay. Brahmanand Sharma ji says thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. We are at 3:30 at the end of the webinar. Thank you so much. Good to see a lot of you.